Guys. I probably shouldn't call you guys. Yeah, it's just a tad like embarrassing. So let's pick up where we left off from. As you can see, we've still got the last project being from when it was last ran. So let's learn about conditional statements in Python, aka if statements, if statements, and else statements. Okay, so these magic built-in functions are really useful actually. If we have a variable, for example, let's see, let's do a simple password protection system. Let's do a password system. So we can have password is equal to the input enter the password. Guys, I also want to say, if you've not seen my previous video, please check it out, as this will be explained, but basically I will explain it again for you. The variable password is being set equal to the input of the user. Okay, so oh no, wait, we need to change that because this needs to be compared to something else for it to work. So if we have, for example, the variable input, so that's the variable, which is the container, and into it we're putting the input of the user, enter the password. And if we have password equal to, let's say for example cheese, so the if statement would be if input is equal to password. So basically what this if statement is saying is, if the input from the user, so what's written down here, is equal to the password, so if it's the same as this here, this string of text called cheese, then let's do print you're in. Okay, so anything that happens after an if statement has to be indented. So then we can't go on to say else because it's already indented. So what you have to do is you have to press backspace and take you out of the indent, and then do else. Now else does not need anything like that. It just needs to have else colon space new line, and it's indented print get lost. Okay, so this is basically saying if it's not equal to this, then say then get lost, then say get lost. So let's see, let's run this for example. Oh, that's why. Sorry guys, I had it set to the wrong file, so that it was trying to run the file from last time. So enter the password. Now if we enter a bunch of random things, it'll tell us to get lost. If we run it and enter the correct password this time, which is cheese, it'll tell us you're in. So that's a basic password system. So say for example you wanted to have other like things happen, so this is where you'd use elif, so else if, and then you have to have all this input equals password nonsense, and this also has to have a colon and then be on an indent. Let's put, actually, so I'll show you how you don't need this and you can use elif in the same way. So elif, so else if input equal the user's input is equal to the password that's been declared here, then what you can do is print get lost. But what we're saying here is if it's equal to the if the input's equal to the password, and also if the input equals to the password. So to change this around, you can do not equal to by putting an exclamation mark instead of the first equals, instead of the first equals sign, and then equals password. So that's basically saying else if the input of the user is not equal to the declared variable up here, cheese, and then you do get lost. Okay, so let's run that. So we've no longer got this else statement down here. So let's try it after we've run it. Okay. So enter the password. So let's enter goat, for example. Get lost. So that's basically how you can use if statements, but you can also do it in like the form of a quiz. So like you can have multiple answers and stuff, but I'll let you play around with that anyway. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and remember, if you live, you code. If you live to code, like this video.